Hello everyone and welcome to my crazy world. Welcome to the Lego of Boba Fett. So guys, the reason I am making a Boba Fett Lego, this is actually for my boyfriend. It's his birthday this weekend. So you guys may see the title, Adam, do not look at this, because obviously this is for his birthday. And I was like, I need to get this done. So as you can see, we are starting off, and actually, to be honest guys, I was like, I don't know how big this is going to be. The box was pretty big, and then when I looked, it was only like something like, I think it was saying like 9 bags. It wasn't too bad. And then Salem and Loki were practically helping me the whole entire time. But like, I was like really confused at one point. I was like, why are there such bright colours? Because I'm sure they don't have this many bright colours on his helmet. You know, despite that I had the box next to me, it didn't look well, you know. So yeah, and as you can see, this is actually comes together really well, I'll be honest. So I was like, oh, you know what, I'm really enjoying this, you know, and you know, just it was something different, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it. So we've had these for a good, I say, couple of years. They've been sitting in boxes, and with a move and then everything else, I was just like, you know what, it's his birthday coming up, I'm gonna make one at least, and I'm gonna put up there with a card for him. So yeah, and I was just like, but then I was sitting, I was like, why is there a window here? And I was just like, you know what, I was like, let it just take shape. I was like, let's just let it take shape. I was like, let's just be here, let's just let him, let's just see what happens, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I was just like, and then I saw like the dark comment, I was like, this is the correct color, this is the correct color, let's do this is the way it should be, you know. But I was a bit like, you know, when you're like, oh god, like, is this gonna be like, I don't know, like, is it gonna be big, is it gonna be small, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. But look, like I said, I enjoy doing it. I think this is like something like 625 pieces. Probably one of the biggest ones I've done. But yeah, like, seriously, it's like, I've really enjoyed it. I have really enjoyed this. I am doing another Lego set as well, which is bigger. I'll be honest, that is bigger, but obviously another video. I actually enjoyed this bit, guys. So this bit was the stand bit, and I was like, I don't know how this is gonna like play out. Is this a stand bit? I don't even know if this is it. Yeah, this is the stand bit because it's square bit. Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't know how this is gonna play out, like how we're making the stand and how it will support the head. And I was just like, we're gonna go with the flow. I'll be honest guys, I did do a couple mistakes, and then there was sometimes I had to unhook everything, but you know, you live and learn, you know, this is what happens in Lego. I'm pretty much, yeah, follow the directions, but sometimes you can cock up, look, I'll be honest, like, you know, that's how it is, you know, but is what it is. And then I was like, this yellow thing, I was like, but it's supposed to stay still, and I'm just like sitting here. I think I actually generally play with it until it actually gets supported, like, and I was just like, okay, we'll see. And I was like, oh, there you go, supported, but I was like, it still moves, like, that can't be right. But yeah, you know, I had to, there you go, there's me, like, see, double checking the instructions, because, you know, you got to double check the instructions, guys, literally. But yeah, like I said, I did really enjoy this, and you know, I feel it was suitable to do it in front of my Disney traditions, which I will be doing a video on it very soon, because they do need to be moved soon, because I'm going to have them shelves been put in. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff going on at the moment, guys. Like, watch this space. Yeah, distraction. Sorry, Adam was messaging me, and I was just like, he was like, I've seen something for my birthday, can you get it for me? And I was just like, I will, don't worry, I will. But yeah, and as you can see, the base has taken up really well. And then when I got on, I was like, actually, this is actually really cool. Like, it's actually really sturdy. But I was like, how is it gonna look like Boba Fett? Like, I'm really confused. Like, you know, and you're just like, I don't know. I know, like, some people do the whole clicking, like the clicking with the things, you know, when they're making the videos and do clicking. I can't do that. I don't know how to do it. So I was just like, I like the videos my way. I like the music in the background, me voiceover in, you know. I know, I'm comparing. I'm sorry, I get like that. I get something in my head. I've got to say it. So guys, I will be back momentarily. I have to say, the one thing I do like about this is the way that they've done it, and I couldn't figure out what side of Boba Fett's face it was. I was like, is this the side of the helmet? Is this the front of the... I don't know. But I did think it was very clever the way they did it. So you do actually just focus on one side, and then they go around and do the other side. It quite throws you off as well, because you're just like, is this right? Is this right? Like, literally. So I was just like, okay, we're going to go with it. Take a little bit break, you know, as you do. But yeah, I was just like, we'll see what happens, like, literally. And I was just like laughing. Actually, at one point, I was sitting in my head going, I don't know whether I can do this. So I was just like, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Go with it, right? Go with it. And I was like, why am I building up green and yellow? I was like, I don't remember this being on the helmet. Well, apparently I don't remember a lot about the helmet. It's been a while since I've seen Star Wars. Okay, so bear with me. Bear with me, people. But yeah, again, like I said, it was a challenge as well, because it was just like, I was kind of multitasking at the same time, and I was just like, right, we'll see how it is. And it was hot, and I was like, hot and stuffy. You know how it goes, you know, when you're hot and you're just like, I don't know what to do with myself. And I was like, you know what, we'll try this, see how this goes. And I was like, oh, this is quite good. Like, it actually, because you had to do it two different ways for the yellow and green. I was like, yeah, this is good. This is good. You're also going to see where I get really confused as well, guys. At one point, I actually get really confused near the top of the head. Like, just, yeah, I don't know why. I just got really, really, really confused, which you will eventually see. Look at the sheer concentration on my face there. Okay, at this point, guys, I'll be honest. I keep thinking that I lost a piece somehow. I don't know how. I keep thinking I lost a piece, but I hadn't lost a piece. It was just hiding. It looked like plain sight in my face. I was like, oh my God, seriously. But yeah, I know there was a lot of double checking on this bit, because like, I don't know, like, it didn't seem like it wanted to, like, and I was like, no, I've done this wrong. Then I had to redo it, and I was just like, okay. Then you'll probably notice sometimes as well, I go back because I probably missed a step or something like that. But yeah, I was just like, okay, you know what, is what it is. We all do it. Look, we all do it. Okay, we all do it. And I think this took me a good couple of hours to do. So yeah, but I just love this. I was like, look at this, it's finally taking shape. And I was just like, yes, it's taking shape. I'm happy. And then I couldn't figure out. I was like, is this the side? I think this is the side of his head. I was like, I'm not even 100% sure. Like, literally, I was like, I'll figure it out. I was like, I will figure it out. And then I was just like, okay, yeah, there we go. And then, like, I love it when you, like, see, and there's a side of his head, look. And I love it. Like, the more you do the sides, the more it got, like, it started to resemble Boba Fett, literally. And I was just like, oh my God, I've actually done it. Like, oh my God, I'm nearly there. Like, I'm like, yes, we're about halfway through. So I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I am multitasking, guys. Bear with me, I am multitasking here. But yeah, I was just like, okay, this next section, you know, just like next section's next bag. I actually got to this point where I was like, am I counting down the bags? Am I not counting down the bags? What am I doing? Like, I can't decide, like, literally. But yeah, I still, like I said, I really enjoyed doing this piece. And plus it was for a cause as well. Oh yeah, and there was this little bit I had to keep folding, because it was like connected here, and I was like, but it doesn't work like that. Like, literally, it was like I'd either miss two bits or something like that. So I was just like, okay, you know what, it is what it is, you know what I mean? So I was just like, okay, is what it is, you know. Is what it is. What can I do about it, right? We figure it out in the end. Oh my God, excuse me. Oh my God, why do I like to yawn when I'm always doing voiceover? I know, crazy, right? I know, crazy. So here you guys, here you can see this is taking a bit more shape here, this section. I'll be honest. I'm sure at this point I wanted to, like, I was losing the will to live, but I was like, I've been living on lack of sleep at the moment. So, like, you know, when you're trying to, like, do stuff through lack of sleep, I was just like, I've started. I can't stop, because this needs to be done by the weekend. So yeah, and then when it eventually comes through, like this is the bit where I really so you'll notice I spend a lot of time here, like tweaking it and moving it around. Like I don't know if that looks happy, you know, but you'll see, you see. Okay, again, as you see, I always put the piece. I always seem to be every bag. I always seem to be put a wrong piece somewhere. Like literally, I was just so happy I had that little thing. And then like Salem was like trying to help me. I'm sorry, guys. He's hanging off the table here right now, cracking me up. I'm sorry. I apologize. Can't help it. Like that's just him. Like he's just cracking me up right now. I don't know why. He just loves this. You know what I mean? So yeah, so as you can see, we're on to another bit of the helmet. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. Well, here we go. So here we go. We're really into this part now, and this is where I really had a struggle. You'll see where I keep moving it about, trying to make sure it's right, and then I finally get it like kind of figured out. So I was like, cool, that's great. So I was like, yes, we've done it. Boom. I've done it. Right, next bag. Next bag. I also would like to add, the further you get in, the harder it got. The face area actually got quite hard. Like me personally, I was actually really struggling with it. But I think either because I was like obviously lack of sleep, or it was because I kept missing a section. Don't ask. I know, right? Just, but then again, I was dealing with Salem as well, biting my feet, literally. So yeah, I get no rest for the wicked, guys, literally. But I love it. Like if you turn it up now, look, see where it's just like now finally taking shape. This is the bit I loved. I was like, yes, it's finally taking shape. We're nearly there. I was like, yes, we're finally nearly there. Boom. I was just like, yes, we're there. I'm getting like literally just like one more bit to do. And I actually ended up having like quite a lot left over. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I can fill in sections. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. But guys, I'm going to love you and leave you there. I hope you love this video. If you do love what you see, please hit that follow button or subscribe button, either or. And I will see you in the next Crazy video. Bye.